What is going on, WWE Universe or fans, now that Triple H is taking over? Today, we are going to talk about the Street Profits and why they should split up, because one of them is better than the other. We'll be right back. What's going on, everybody? My name is KJ from Cali. I am an award-winning comic book writer, but also a wrestling fanatic. And today we are going to talk about the Street Profits and why one of them should turn on the other. And we're going to talk about which one in a second. Now, the Street Profits, don't get me wrong, they're an excellent tag team in itself, but they keep losing. I can't recall one time that I was rooting for the Street Profits over the Usos, because the Usos are doing damage. And the Usos is one of those tag team partners that you don't want to see separated. I did kind of like the feud when they were separated, but they're twins, so they work together as a good tag team. And the Bloodline is taking over. I love the Bloodline storyline, and they should never let it go. They should be a stable like D-Generation X was back in the day. They should be a stable for a long time. Nobody breaking them up, and they should keep the Bloodline storyline going on because the Usos are doing much damage. Now, however, the Street Profits, a lot of black people are going to be mad about this because black people are rooting for the Street Profits because they're a black tag team, and we ain't had one of those in a long time, such as like the Harlem Heat or the Nation of Domination. But the Street Profits, don't get me wrong, as I said before, are a good tag team. They're just not doing it well right now. And one of these Street Profits is better than the other in ring performance and mic skills. And that one Street Profit is Montez Ford. When is Montez Ford going to Shawn Michaels his Marty Jannetty? You know, back then, if you got some of the older fans, remember that reference where Shawn Michaels went ahead and turned on Marty Jannetty and the Rockers broke up? That needs to happen to the Street Profits for two reasons. Number one, Montez Ford's mic skill to Angelo Dawkins' mic skills. Don't get me wrong, Angelo, if you're watching, your mic skills are better than the average person on the show, but they're not better than Montez Ford. So he gets me more hyped up when he talks because he's a lot more animated. Number two reason why Montez Ford should turn on Angelo Dawkins, because he's better in the ring, just all around better in between the ropes, and these are facts. Now, again, don't get me wrong, Angelo Dawkins' ring performance is great. It's just not as good as Montez Ford. If you separate these two and you let Montez Ford focus on his solo career and then Angelo Dawkins focus on his solo career, Montez Ford has the potential to be a 16-time world champ. However, Angelo Dawkins would be more of a United States champion. You see what I'm saying? One of them is better than the other, and they need to separate these tag teams. It's just known fact. Also, Montez Ford happens to be married to Bianca Belair. Bianca Belair being your Raw Women's champion right now. So how are you in a tag team with a inferior partner and you're not even tag team champions? Somebody has to disband, you know? They're doing it well, man. If you notice, on Monday Night Raw last week, he had a solo match against Seth Rollins, and he looked great in it. And I think that's where Triple H is going. Separate the Street Profits, Triple H. If you're going to do anything that's what's best for business, Triple H, and you're going to take over the company with your creativity, separate these Street Profits, because it's not good for Montez Ford's career. You guys are going to be looking at Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins lose for a long time, because the SmackDown champions and the Raw champions, which would be the Usos still, they're not going anywhere. And the Bloodline is going to hang on to these titles for a long time. You're talking WrestleMania Hollywood. They're going to hang on to these. So separate them. You're not doing, why keep them low? Bianca Belair is doing damage. That's his wife. They can rule the WWE if they do this right. And you guys know I'm right. And they need to separate. Yo, my name is KJ from Cali. If you disagree with me, go ahead and put it in the comments below, because I'm looking for an argument, kind of, because I know a lot of people like the Street Profits. But if you agree with me, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and hit that like button. Even if you don't agree with me, hit that like and subscribe button. But I really want to hear your opinions about it in the comments below. Please tune in for the next episode where I'll be talking about Liv Morgan and how she can't wrestle. And if you missed out on my other videos, go ahead and check these bad boys out. All right. Until then, my name is KJ from Cali, and I'm out.